Hello and welcome to the stream. Let's get to work. Let's see what's on the docket. Blam. Things. Add ag IO. Adagio.
Mary and Joseph went unnoticed.
Hey, Kratos.
They walked past the official.
How's it going, man? Question. Do you have any medical knowledge about some symptoms that a person could experience? Medical knowledge about some symptoms that a person could experience. By the way, I'm reading, just FYI, my phone, the way I have it set up, so that I can read comments through the phone, it's at a 90-degree angle, so sometimes it's a little weird reading, and yeah. But anyway, maniacal knowledge about some synonym terms that a person could experience. Well, lay 'em on me, man. Is it Crohn's or IBS, irritable bowel syndrome? It's irate. I'm gonna update the bulletin for the church. But yeah, lay it on me, man. Let's chat it out.
Teachers of the law.
Is this too loud?
Seated in well-attended groups along the temple colonnade.
How's the microphone?
These were the professional champions of the law, the officially sanctioned prophets of the Sanhedrin. Many of them peddled only in jots and tidbits of petty legalism. They preached of Israel being the chosen race, but ignored the Gentiles who they considered beyond redemption. The prophets had foretold of a day when the temple would be a gathering place for all nations, and not just for the people of Israel. That all the nations would gather to worship the one true God. Reducing the message of the prophets to a provincial viewpoint, looking no farther than the limited boundaries of Palestine, they had conjured up a Savior whose mission was the inflicting of revenge upon pagan Rome. Mary and Joseph,
the symptoms that I'm experiencing now is like a lack of strength in my hands when I go to do an activity,
into the arms of Simeon,
or even if when I go to stand at times, tend to lose control over my cognitive function.
If you are familiar with music, there's this art form, this music form that's called a symphony.
No.
And to make
like
a long
lack
story
of
short,
strength in my hands.
It's 4 movements, each having a different style. Well, the second movement of a symphony is called the adagio. The word adagio is an Italian
Exhausted,
word,
Kratos.
Slow.
Is that right? Let me think about that for a minute.
When I think of the decades,
let me think about that.
Decades,
I know what you mean. I don't know what you mean, but I do know because I've been there. But it's like you got like a diabetic exhaustion.
But expressive. It's just a
And
part
here's
of
the
a
thing.
larger adagio, which is part of a larger symphony that the Lord has been composing since the fall of Adam and Eve.
Maybe you have adagio syndrome.
Finished until the final coming of our Lord Jesus Christ.
But here's the thing. And emergency responders do a blood test and a heart pressure. I passed with flying colors. So you'll feel
Notice
like
what
no
he says.
strength. Even open
This
up a door, do
child
you
will
know?
be a light to all nations. A Catholic without a world vision.
Okay, let me think about this. So, um, I have a weird eating schedule myself, and I'm going to update the bulletin and talk through this at the same time. I can do this, Kratos. It's early. But here's where I'm getting at, because just before the stream, I was like, all right, we gotta puff up, we gotta get ready, we gotta remember what we're doing here. Okay, February. Okay. Oh, and apparently February 2nd of 2022 is a Tuesday. So that's kind of funny. Okay, so Kratos, like, I have a weird eating habits, right? And I'll be like working and doing stuff in the summer, and then I'll get like where I get all shaky and my hands get weak, and I lose my ability to like I lose my accuracy, and my peak physical ability goes down. And then I vitamin up, and that comes back to what I was talking about just before the stream. I had some Ritz crackers, and not just any. I had the ones that are covered with lots of salt, very very salty, and some peanut butter too, because there's salt in that. And I'm not sure how many people are familiar. Kratos, you're smart. You're smart, god of war. Um, like acids and bases react, and then they make salts. And salts actually will help absorb acids and bases. So they neutralize pHs, and that's why we use them in water softeners. I mean, there's table salt, but that's, sodium chloride salt. There's Epsom salt and all kinds of different salts. There's different acids like hydrochloric acid in your stomach, hydrofluoric acid, the stuff that'll eat your skin off in seconds. And then there's like sulfuric acid in your battery, and there's vinegar, that's a type of acid. There's ascorbic acid, which is like the stuff in a bee sting. And then, your body salts that out. And so I got the salt, and that kind of, I don't know, it gives me a cognitive boost. That's why I'm not as tired as I was before I ate the salty crackers. Jeanette, how are you doing? Do you know your numbers? No, Jeanette, no. 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 I just uploaded that to the wrong one. Dagnabbit. I was supposed to talk and click at the same time. And I wasn't paying attention. Well, that happens. I was taking your situation seriously, Kratos. Because I care about you guys. I want you to be healthy and come by the show. But mostly, I just want you to be healthy so you're happy and productive. I've had people talk about, like, oh, there's too many people in the world, and I know. I went to Chicago. There's a lot of friggin' people. Wow, I was like, wow, that's a lot of people. But, I don't want there to not be other people in the world, because I want people, like, running the power plant while I'm clicking on stuff here. And we're live streaming, and we can keep this up. And I want them to keep doing, making it better, so I don't have to get updates all the time. Come on, what's that all about? Etc. I don't know if I'm Kratos, maybe you're livobetic, because you're alive. The test they did with the equipment that they brung didn't seem to indicate if I'm diabetic or live-abetic. But to hit your hands question, are they numb all of the time of war? Yeah, the war would make them numb. No, not right now. My hand is not numb, just one of my fingers just went numb as I was talking. Typically, hand issues like that are a result of a cervical injury. Yeah, the cervix, but I thought cervixes were like where you have babies, right? Oh, it's a neck injury. Gotcha. Oh, Jeanette, Kratos, yeah, Kratos, do you want to talk about that? Kratos is into, motorcycles, Jeanette, and, yeah, so, I think Kratos, he said something about, leg, or knee, or something, I don't remember. I should eat more salt, I might remember it better. Share, we did that already, right? Right, done. We renamed it. Because we know what we're doing sometimes. Man, I feel so bad. I had like a couple good jokes this week and I didn't write them down. Yeah, they were good ones too. Make a point of that. Keep notes handy. Write that stuff down. Alright, let's do the bulletin. We can do that. At least we can do that. Hi, timer. Oh, I love motorcycles. So, Kratos, I was just wondering maybe it might relate to that. But then I was thinking, I mean, it might be digestive because of, you know, IBS or Crohn's or something can make you weak. There. And we're gonna get it. Almost. And that's the bulletin. Publish. 1/3 there. Exciting. Time for a drink. Cheers. Hey, cuz. How's it going? What you up to, cousin? Cuz what I noticed when I go to heaven and grab a box of chocolate, a doorknob, or even give the dog an old scruff and scratch, or, you know, even just noticed when I go to grab a doorknob one moment, I have the strength to grab next moment I don't. What am I experiencing? What did they cost fire as that? Okay. Experiencing. What did they cost fire as that I'm experiencing? Just knocking the crystals out of whack can throw you off. I hope I read all that right. Let's see, where were we? 2 more things to go. We got the schedule and the prayer request list. Let's do the prayer request list first. Because we can do that. If I remember how to do it. Right like that. Okay, then we go like this. And we have to go like this. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. And then this one. Scroll down. Everybody's still alive this week. There are no deaths. Great. It's always a good thing, right? Right. Glad we're in agreement. Agreeance. In agreeance. 'Cause you to lose your balance. Just knocking the crystals. Crystals? Like your bones? Hey, Kratos, when you have that hand muscle not worky, I got a question. When you go to grab it, like, okay, is it tired or like does it not work? Like is it heavy or is it hurty? Like you just can't give it enough cuz it's heavy, like it doesn't work. Cuz I was kneeling and doing gemstones for the longest time, and Jeanette, I showed you a picture of how I was kneeling down doing gems. I actually pinched some kind of something or other in my leg, and I wasn't able to stand on one of my heels, on my left heel. Yeah, and I kept working that foot, and I got that back. It took like 6 months, and I actually walked kind of funny for a little while. I was like, man, I gotta keep working on this and getting it back, and I did. Based, because I like playing baseball, and I go around, and I'm heavily based. I don't know. More things about bases. On what I am experiencing, what do they call this in a medicinal terms? How one moment have strength to open up doors, next I have no strength. What? Okay, so Kratos, are you talking about the knob? You can't turn the knob, or you can't grab the knob? Yes, this is not a good position. Jeanette, just flip over. Yeah, Kratos, is it in your fingers? Is it in your arm? Is it in you, like the center of your hand? Is it like a dizziness? Is it a heaviness? Is it a hurtiness? Brad Dixie Cake Drake. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm gonna do this. both. I can't grab or turn. Okay, Kratos, when you go to try to grab the knob, let's say that your hand was let's say that we attached a super magnet to your hand and it was glued to the knob. Would you have enough arm strength to open the door? We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Or the top. Or wherever we're supposed to get to. We're gonna get to that area of it. Closer. Progress. That's what it is. Wait a minute. Okay. Weakness. Yes, I would have enough to turn it. Okay, Kratos, so it's just in your hand. So your arm can do it. And you can open the door. But you can't grip your hand really hard. Like you can't squeeze down on something like with that eagle claw. I'm trying to think about that, because Kratos, I talk about that with my hand, like the way I grip the stones and stuff. I've been working my hand muscles, and I can actually feel like a difference. But like sometimes I've had those moments where I can't grab anything, and it's usually because I'm really weak. Like I need some calories. Kratos, can you get some calories in you? Can you get some salt? Sounds possibly neurological. I would try to physical therapy first. I would try to physics that therapy too. I don't know what that means, but Jeanette's smart. Them good old neurons. Yeah, that would be a thing. Okay, so it's not like pain. It's just not, there's not enough signal there, Kratos. So you need to generate more electrical signal. Yes, I can get some food in me. Okay, yeah, Kratos, put some salt in you. And, all that talk about grease and salt, and I understand. You don't want too much of it, everything in moderation, but I mean, dude, I gotta have some of that, man. Yeah, definitely. Definitely greasy salt. Cook yourself an egg with butter and salt and pepper and some toast. Put some real butter on it. Now I'm starting to get the munchies. Let's see. Well, that's quite a name. Judy. Licks up. I hope she gets to feeling better. Sounds like food. Yeah, we gotta stop talking. Kratos, get some salty food in you, man. I want to know if that helps. Check out Bob. He's a sponge and his pants are square. On Bob and Brad on YouTube for physical therapy. Wow. I think my throat just whistled. I'm wondering what if practice martial arts will that start to develop the electrical signal that I require. Hey Kratos, do you game with like a controller? I guess typing. Martial arts, yeah. If you want to work your finger muscles, though, do them finger push-ups. Yeah, them 5-finger push-ups. Yeah. Only reason I said neurological is because Jacob is so big of a neuron, and he's illogical. Also because I see a neurologist for asbespolepsy. There's a crack in my screen. One of the first things they ask me to do is squeeze my fingers. Tai Chi is the most flowing form of martial arts. Well, Kratos, my black belt's in Taekwondo, so I'm a little biased. Just saying. South Korean Taekwondo. Tutelage from the Grandmaster Chung Young Kim himself. But yeah, actually, I mean, Kratos, yeah, I used to break boards with my fist. But if you want to work your finger muscles, I would suggest you get a video game and play it with a controller. I mean, seriously. Or maybe get a keyboard for a computer. And that's a prayer request list. We're knocking them out. Because right now I'm able to hold the cell phone in my hand with the strength that I can muster. Kratos, you need some more calories in you, man. Like you were saying, you just gotta get some more calories like into your flowing system. Get some grease and some salt and water. Kratos, drink water, man. I don't know if you drink water or not, but sometimes I get weak and then I'm like, oh man, I'm dehydrated. And then I'm like, water time, 9,000. My friend is in karate. Oh, he's all the way over in karate? Muay Thai. Must be their zip code. And Brazilian oh, okay, yeah, that mixed martial artist thing. I remember that, Jeanette, when the UFC first started, and they were like, we're gonna have boxers fight karate masters who are fighting kickboxers, and then people were coming in and saying, hey, I'm a karate and a kickboxer, and then that's when it kind of just turned into everything. And yeah, but that's another discussion. Yeah, Jeanette, I used to break boards with my fists. I'm trained to use 4 different weapons, and I got trophies. Did some tournaments, all that kind of stuff. Then I got old enough, and girls. Earbuds come in handy with a microphone in case someone calls. Handy. Forgive me for not saying good morning. Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Jeanette. Good morning, Kratos. He studied overseas. Like the Karate Kid. He got his black belt in America, but he got his 2nd degree black belt in Japan. What was the name of that little city he was in? I believe he talked to the shaman on the top of the mountain of dew. Alright, so that's that. All we gotta do is the schedule. Awesome. We are moving right along. And the schedule is actually pretty easy. It's straightforward. It's not as stressful either. Like the prayer request list, that's always like, I hope I didn't miss anybody, because that is important. Okay. Do. And blam. Hey, believe it or not, is speaking to somebody that inspired the living legend of martial arts, aka Bruce Lee. Is speaking to someone that inspired the living legend of martial arts. Oh, right on. Heck yeah, Kratos. Yeah, after that it kind of brought the whole business into it, because, it is a business of, fitness and, integrity, that kind of stuff. But it's also, self-defense, I guess, if you know how to use it. I mean, fighting's always fighting, but it's good to be physically trained. Just in case. In case somebody tries to pull something. Then you won't pull something when you're trying to stop them from pulling something. Isn't that right? That's right. I heard a lot about you. Nice meeting you. Yeah, nice meeting you finally, Kratos. I heard a lot about you. You heard a lot about me. Are you talking about my profile picture or my real person? She might be talking about how I talk about you a lot. I'm like, hey, yeah, Kratos and I were talking about, like, sandwich cookies the other day, and sandwich cookies are, good when they're like the double stuffed chocolate sandwich cookies, with chocolate milk and a spoon. Now we're talking. No, we're not talking. Dead air. How's it going? We're gonna get this figured out. This is called the schedule. And the nice thing is we already have the prayer request list done. Okay. You know how Jacob talks about people when they aren't around? Saying I haven't seen you, so it's, hey, talks about people when they aren't around. That makes it sound like I'm talking about people when they aren't around. But I do talk about people when they aren't around. Speaking of, where's Chris the Phenomenon? I haven't seen him in a million years. I hope he's okay. What did he? Oh, okay, so I was refinishing a shower, right? I don't know if you guys have ever heard of, like, Bath Fitter, where they come in and they spray paint your shower. And so I was doing that, sort of, and the thinner in that stuff, oh man, that is freaking powerful, right? I mean, it was like burn my eyes powerful. But, you gotta use your protective equipment and everything's okay. But you know what was even more powerful than all that thinner in the epoxy for the shower recoating was the thinner in the shower crack repair patch kit. Yeah. Okay. Noted. Yep, exactly. Jacob, your live stream keeps on cutting off every once in a while. I thought I was the only one who said that to people. Someone wake him. For the perfect fit. Yeah. Yeah, something about the... something. I was talking about something. But anyway. Things. What was I talking about? It'll come back to me. Probably just after the stream picks up again. Yeah, I keep having network problems, Kratos. It's really frustrating. Cause like my show, like last week, I don't know if you noticed my regular channel show, but like it was all choppy and stuff. And Kratos, from a creator standpoint, and it's not YouTube's fault. It's my network. It's not the streaming software. It's my service. But like from a creator standpoint, it's kind of like taking and imagine trying to paint an oil painting and then the paint keeps sliding off the canvas and onto the floor. And so it's like, what's the point? Right, epoxy thinner. No wonder I forgot what I was talking about. Gee whiz. Yeah, there was a shower patch kit. I thought Kratos would get a kick out of this. And you too, Jeanette, because you're in home repair, right? And, I use this shower patch kit, this crack patch, and I think it's more of like a chip patch kit than a crack patch kit, because it didn't really take, and it cracked out when I was sanding on it. So I scraped it all back off, and then I put down some fiber tape, like like underneath of the duct tape, but without the sticky part of the duct tape. And then I put the shower patch kit back down, and it seems to work. I mean, it seems to be holding. So that is a good thing. Kratos, do you drink a lot of soda pop? Because I think soda pop messes with my body sugar levels. I probably shouldn't drink so much of it, but I'm a big child. I drink soda pop like a kid. You know what it is? It's lemonade. Mountain Dew is country time lemonade with lime and carbonation and caffeine. I miss one? Nope, we're all there. Oh, okay, there's Mass this Monday. That's what's different. Well, cheers to that. Blam. This is a timer. We all know. Jeanette, you're great. Kratos, you're great too. What did I miss? Pain in the earth? Is lame-o. I always have my dyslexia. I'm always like lame-o. Super lame, though. AV almost done. Nope. Wait. Nope. Not even close. Not even close. I forgot. Okay, so we copied that. Now we gotta go back to the Word. Word. Oh, no, I screwed it up. We gotta do this. Like this. Getting ahead of myself. It's alright, we're fixing it. There. Blam. Now for the review, spelling and grammar. You know we need help with that. Most of the red ones are just people's names. Most of the green ones are space. Space problems. Problems with space. Don't we all have problems with space? Yeah. I like good sound effects. They make me feel victorious. Victorious, dun 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 dun. Victorious. It's actually supposed to be notorious, but I like to say victorious, dun 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 dun. Victorious. I'm gonna sing it. I don't know the rest of the words though, so I'm not gonna sing it. It is catchy, especially because I'm victorious. Dun dun dun. That's all. That's it. That's all you get. That's all I got for you. I got so little content. About one word and 3 beats to a song. Winning. We're winning. We're winning here. Out of our way. Everyone get out of our way. We're winning. We're winning here. Everyone look out. We're winning. Move out of our way. We're winning. This is what winning looks like. Get on board or get out of the way. Win with extra ing. His crack story. So glad there was Lexia at the end. I was just thinking about how Lexus and Lexia. Oh wow, yeah, 'cause I was trying to tell you the story about that crack patch kit with the fiber tape. And the thinner on that stuff is so powerful. I just started like singing How Much Is That Doggy in the Window? Like nowhere, out of nowhere. I'm just like doing this patch kit and out of nowhere that song. How much is that doggy in the window? Ruff, ruff. And I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This stuff is friggin' thick. It's heavy. I kind of feel bad for them too, because they can't use their shower for 3 days. And then that patch, having to do that patch, which like I got in there and it's, you know, it's a plastic fiberglass tub and it had a crack that had been covered with a bunch of silicone, and the silicone was the size of like a, you know, like a 12-inch fish fillet. It was just a big old mat of silicone all over it. And there was actually 2 of them, but that was the big one. And there was a smaller one next to it. So I had to deal with that because I couldn't just epoxy around it. And so I had to deal with the fact that it cracked out after 3 hours, so I gave it a full day, and then it needed another full day after that for the second coat. So 5 days, no shower. Hey, have you ever played the game Mass Effect 3? No, Kratos, I almost bought one of the Mass Effect games. I don't remember which one, but I almost bought that. It was either Mass Effect, Fallout 3, or BioShock. And I purchased BioShock. I actually eventually got Fallout 3 on disc. And when you see... Okay, interesting story to wrap it out, Kratos. When you see me playing Oblivion, I bought on the Walmart, like I walked into a physical Walmart, purchased a Fallout 3 disc that on the back says, and included is an Oblivion disc. And Oblivion is so much better than Fallout 3, and Fallout 3 is a great game, but Oblivion, yes. Which reminds me, Kratos, I have to switch to Windows 10, so we need to finish out Oblivion, which I've been trying to rush through, getting to where we can do that. And actually, I have a thing that we can give to help finish out the story. So we can do that. And the reason I have to do that is because I'm using Windows 7 right now, and I have to switch to Windows 10. I was supposed to do that like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And that involves me switching over to another hard drive and all that stuff. So that's a thing that exists in reality, and it's a task for us to accomplish more sooner than later. Bulletin. Alright, so we gotta do the liturgical ministry schedule. We gotta do that. And we gotta do the diocesan monthly mailing. Because it's February now. February. I can't believe we're already a month into the new decade. New decade? What? I'm just a spectator of games. Jeanette, you're more than just a spectator. You're a spectacular later. Spectacular later. You're spectacular now and later. Because you're delicious. Jacob, question is, are they gonna make some chicken Alfredo now and laters? Probably not, Kratos, although I'm not attuned to trying one, as I do like some chicken Alfredo, especially when it has bacon and mushrooms. And it is also considered to be decent source of salt, or not really. Kratos, chicken Alfredo's got some salt in it, but here's what you do: is if you don't have some salt, you go to the like a fast food place, like you go to the McDonald's drink counter, get a refill on ice, which is free, and then grab some salt while you're there, and then you put the packet or two of salt, because you don't want to overdo it like right away, but put a packet or two in there and put it in a small area, and then take a bite of that and see if you like it. See if your body is like, man, I need more of this. But sometimes your body's not always attuned to it right off. But yeah, it might be. It'd be a good idea. I'm just a spectacular later. Yep. Now and laters, right? Jeanette's a now and later. Cheers, Jeanette. That Mountain Dew is like liquid now and later. I'll drink it now, and I'll pay for it later. Oh, I totally went there. Oh, right, okay, so the liturgical schedule, which is part of the schedules thing, it's different than normal things. It's right here, which means we gotta do it this way. Blam. And then we share it. Wait, is it really? I did that again? I would too. Whatever. Welcome to Streaming with Jacob. He's a guy that streams, and it's a miracle. How am I even doing this? I don't know. Oh, and about your question, if I actually drink nothing but soda, yes, I do. I actually drink nothing but soda. Yes, I do drink Pepsi cherry soda. Okay, Kratos, I would cut down on your soda. Okay, so Jency, I would cut down on your soda consumption. Sugar bad. Jeanette, shame on you. Sugar is great. Sugar is fantastic. Mother Nature knows exactly what she's talking about. Gluttony is bad. Gluttony is the problem. Kratos, here's how I started thinking of it. You're supposed to drink a gallon of water a day. If beer is mostly water, you drink a little more than a gallon of beer a day. But that's not quite right either, is it? Here's what's going on. So, let's say that I drink Mountain Dew to wash out whatever's in me. And so the Mountain Dew comes in, and then like imagine you're washing a bucket. You know, or all right, let's take your pan. You just got done cooking a burger, and you put the pan in. You got some soap, and you scrub the pan, and then you rinse it with some Mountain Dew, and then you rinse it with some cherry Pepsi, and then you scrub it again. You rinse it a little more, and then you set it aside. Right? You shake it off. You set it aside. It's gonna have a little bit of that cherry Pepsi on there. It's gonna create a film, and so you think about your insides. You can't really rinse your insides with cherry Pepsi, and so that's how some people get a soda belly, and some of it diet and activity, but it's also your organs too. So I was thinking of it like water washes it out, and so sometimes I binge on water, and I don't know, digestion sucks, man. Anyway, yeah, water is good. Water has been great for me. I've been drinking it for like 5 years now, and I probably drink like a pint or two a day of water. Water, it's a thing that exists in reality. Burp, burp, derp, flurp-a-derp. And then we go publish Motron. Work Tag Nebio. Stay away from processed foods if you can. It's better for you. Oh, okay, so I have a theory on that, Jeanette. Maybe you can help me out with this, because there's not a lot of science involved. But, I mean, it's just kind of a system in, system out thing. Okay, so we take grains, and then we put them in our mouth and grind them smaller. And then they go into our digestive system and get smaller. And then they go through the small intestine, and the water gets sucked out of them, and then they get bigger. And then it goes, through the rest of the cycle. So it goes from big to small to big again. And processed foods, the grain is already small when it enters the mouth, the teeth, and all that. So it's like a different thing altogether. So it's a different system. Now we can test it. Scroll, click. And it works. It works. Yay, it works. 9,000. Oh, look, Jeanette, you're on the list. Great. Now we can move on to the announcements, which is the liturgical. No, that's the liturgical. We did that already. Did it already? And that's the Did It Already song. We'll do events and flyers. Current announcements, because that's what we have, is an announcement about, remember, diocesan monthly mailing. That's what it is, the diocesan monthly mailing. Stay away from faucet brags, apple cider vinegar with the mother. Clean you out. With the mother? No to the mother. Apple cider vinegar? I don't know, vinegar's gross. Pickles are delicious on burgers. Share time. We're going to share the diocesan monthly mailing. That way anybody can get it if they want. Do we have any other announcements? Because now would be the time. We'll put that in the announcements. That in the lit. Let's see. This is a thing. Right? Yeah. And this one. That one. That one. Symphony. Oh, okay. Yep, these are all standard Homiez. Blam. So what is this? Na 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 na. Oh yeah, hey, did y'all know Kobe Bryant? No, Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was Catholic. I did not know that. But anyway, cheers to him and his family. I'm sure he's resting nicely. Didn't get a lot of press, but you know. Hamburgers. Hamburgers. I want some hamburgers. My body is being stupid. It doesn't want to corpserate. Yeah, it wants to stay alive. That's a good thing. You don't want it to corpserate. With me, hamburgers. Hamburgers. Yeah, that's what you need, Kratos, is a salty hamburger. The grain is sprayed with glyphosate, which causes holes in the digestive tract and dysentery. The half-life on one application is 25 years. Oh, okay. Well, that's really rough. Craziness. That's why we are here. Kratos, a few years ago, I couldn't eat anything without getting welts. Not corpse rate, recuperate. Oh, you're making some I told you about the eggs. And now you're going out in the chicken coop. And you're checking your chicken coop rate. The rate at which you can get the eggs out of the chicken coop. Got it. Because you know you don't want to scare the chickens. They'll turn into corpses. And then you'll have to deal with your corpse rate. They sparky the grain to get it to seed quickly. So they can't plant another harvest. The same with wheat and soy. Spray the grain to get it to seed quickly. Ah. Yes. Things. Oh, wait. Breakfast, Sunday, candles, grace. Alright, great. There's a bulletin last week. All that done. 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 Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Alright, now we just gotta make sure we get this diocesan monthly mailing posted. Shout out to Father Harris, he's awesome. That's him right there. He's a funny guy. Okay, that takes care of all of that. We push publish. Like his page. And that's that part. Not that that would let me and my reefer that into a different knowledge. It did not want to comply. You know, like cooperate with an investigation. That's the word I was referring to. Ah, that's the word I was referring to. Oh, Kratos, you and your referring. You guys are great. Alright, that makes... yeah, that works. That is a thing. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to gaming mode now. So let's do that. I understand what you said. I read your post before Jacob did. He's silly Kratos. Yes, Kratos is regular Kratos, and I'm silly Kratos. Before Jacob did, he's silly Kratos. And Kratos is regular Kratos, and I'm silly Kratos, and Jeanette is smart Kratos, because she's the medical Kratos. And yeah, we're a real team, not to be trifled with. What was that? Updates. Hangout updates. I'll check it eventually. Probably-ish. Right? Because that's a thing. Alright, so let's go Game 1000. I'm going to change the stream thing. Yeah, he's pretty silly. I tend to be. Stilly. Yes, I'm stilly. Good old dyslexia. I read right past that, Kratos. I'm stilly. Because my stream keeps stopping, right? And you get them buffering circles. I'm very stilly. I'm stilly and goey, and then stilly again, and then goey again. And I'm going to click on the thing before... Watch this. Before... Oh wait, no, I don't even have to do that because I switched it. So we can game even without it. But anyway, there it is, and let's fire it up. Fire in the bowl. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, hey Kratos. I don't know if you know or not, but I got a faceter. Jeanette, you know that, right? I got a faceter. Of course, I've talked to you about that. I got a faceting machine. So cool. It's well, right now it's a slow-eating machine, but I mean, it's a faceting machine. Now, actually, I cut a gem pretty quick. I cut a 4-sided gem, both sides. Oh, dude, Kratos, it was all rusted together, man. Dude gives it to me. He's like, "That's worthless." The laps are worth money, and they are too. It's like freaking $400 in laps. The like flat pieces of copper and all that. Yeah, with the grits and all that. But I mounted Kratos. More power. I gotta tell you about that. Cheers. Oblivion. It's been a well. It is a well. Hey, Jeanette, I know you've probably heard this one before, but I'm gonna go ahead and ask. Why did the chicken fall in the well? Because he didn't see that well. Gotta look out for it. He's probably texting, right? Them chickens. Always texting and clucking. Pecking and texting. Falling down wells. Oh, wells. I actually said that. But you can pretend like I didn't. Because, you know, pretending like Jake didn't make mistakes. Spill. I want to know, for I'm the power tool. Right, what was that? Okay. Dang it, I spilled. Hold on. Okay. Oh man, I actually, you know what, I might, before I wrap up the stream, I might actually show you guys a picture. I'm definitely going to show a picture on my show, well, tonight. Yeah, because I kind of upgraded the power. So let's try and remember where we were. Okay. So this this faceter came with oh yeah, we got some kind of weird staff, and it really just it duplicates people, and that's really never ever been any use to me. I use my pizza. So yeah, we can actually use that to finish out the story. So let's go ahead and head on over to Martin. This one. Okay, there we go. Hey, great. Alright. So, about this, boops everyone. Yeah! Woo! Love this sword. So, I was saying stuff about things, and that. So, the grinder, right? Or no, the faceter. I'll tell you guys a little bit more about it, but mostly it had a blender motor on it, which is a multi-speed motor, and it's kind of loud, but it was fairly quiet. But it's weak. It's weak sauce. You push down, it slows down. That's no, I mean, you know, little ring gems, but you guys know I cut the big stuff. So, Kratos, I was like, how can I get like an affordable high torque motor, dirt cheap, you know, on the pennies, dollar budget, right?
Yes.
And I mean, you know, there's a lot of ways to go about getting old motors, but I wanted something now, I wanted something to work, and I wanted it to be ready, and I had to do it now. So, Hail. I got, he must like my story too. So, I was looking at like drill motors, Kratos, right? And Jeanette, drill motors, right? Because drills are cheap. You can get a drill for a corded AC drill for, you know, $18 from Harbor Freight, and it's variable speed, high torque. I could even get a half-inch chuck for $30. Variable speed, high torque motor. But the thing is, they're really freaking loud. I got this thing in a store, right? Okay, so I'm gonna be faceting in a store. Imagine walking in a tiny little shop and they're vacuuming. It's like, hey, can you please turn that vacuum off so that I can talk and shop? Yeah, so that was definitely out of the question. I had to go with the permanent magnet heavy motor, and that's okay because I'm mounting it, right? Permanent magnet. I'll just use different pulleys to get my different speeds. So what I did is I bought a $39.99 bench grinder, 3/4 horse. Yeah, I hooked up with some pulleys, that 3/4 horse bench grinder, Kratos. And Jeanette, I hooked it up. Okay, it's like a 3400 RPM bench grinder, so it's pretty fast. When I hooked it up, I took the stones off of it and put a pulley on it, and I hooked it up so that, well, really the only configuration I have of belts and pulleys at the moment is a slow grind that's like 600 RPM. But I whipped out that gem, and it didn't slow at all. It didn't slow down one bit. That grinder kept that thing going. It was gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So now I'm gonna rebuild the whole setup, because it's all mounted on wood that's really old. And I'm gonna build a desk and mount the setup to it. So that's kind of the next project. Yeah, but I'm gonna show you guys that gem on my show later if I can actually get the network to do the show. My strength is returning to me. I just drank a bottle of strength returning elixir. That's actually just, water. And I'm starting to feel the strength coming back. Oh, Kratos, yeah, man. Get up and run in place or do some leg lifts or something like that. Or, crunches, and that'll help, not too many of them, like 3 or 4. And that'll help kind of move around your muscles and all that kind of stuff. Let's see what Martin has to say about this weird staff thing I'm about to give him. Sir. Now that's a fireplace. Dang. It takes some work to haul them logs in there. I bet that'd keep you warm. Alright, so for various reasons we're gonna save it here. And then we're gonna ask Kratos, or
what do you need,
Boris.
Friend? Whatever you need, friend.
How you doing, man?
I haven't been to Cloud Ruler since I was a young trainee.
Oh, I thought he was gonna give us an extra point, but okay.
I figured out another item needed for the ritual, to open the portal to Cameron's paradise. The second item is the counterpart to the first, the blood of a divine. This was a terrible puzzle to me. Unlike
terrible.
the Daedra Lords, the gods have no artifacts, and do not physically manifest themselves in our world. How then to obtain the blood of a god? But Joffrey solved it. The blood of Tiber Septim himself, who became one of the divines. This is a secret remembered only by the Blades, passed down from one Grand Master to the next. Joffrey should tell it to you himself.
What? I thought we were supposed to give him that thing.
I won't ask what you went through to obtain this, my friend. I know all too well the depravity of the princes of Oblivion. Are you ready to give me the artifact? Remember, the ritual will consume its physical form. It won't be seen again on Tamriel for many years.
Yep. I'm done with this, skull stick. All the rest of them are great.
The world will be better off with this foul thing gone from it.
I agree. What else can I do to help?
You should talk to Joffrey. He needs your help. Trouble down in Broomer, I think.
Kratos, that is freaking awesome, man. I'm so glad that you're getting some strength back. Make sure you eat some salt, okay? Because, I mean, yeah, you gotta have your cogency, too. You gotta be able to think. Oh, I love burgers. There's a few great girls who are like, I'm a vegetarian, I'm vegan, and I'm like, I wish I could appreciate that too, but I can't. Because, I mean, I can appreciate it, but not in a way that I can actually eat that that way. Because oh my word, I need my grease. I do. What about this mysterious Craxes?
I've learned that the Mysterium Xarxes is both the gate and the key to Cameron's paradise. In some sense, the book is Cameron's paradise. Manca Cameron bound himself to the Xarxes when he created his paradise, using dark rituals which I will not speak of further. A gate can be opened from the outside, however. It will be more difficult, as I will have to temporarily bind myself to the book. But I believe it can be done. I will continue working to decipher the arcane items needed for the binding ritual.
And what about this Deidre magic?
I put aside the dark arts when I became a priest. The workings of fate may be seen in this too. The gods can turn anything to good, or so I piously told those who came to see me for advice. Perhaps I may yet come to believe it myself. Be sure to speak to Joffrey about the armor and Tiber Sanctum. I'll continue my study of the Mysterium Xarxes.
Joffrey. To Joffrey it is. We'll go talk to Joffrey.
I've just received word from the Countess of Bruma that an Oblivion gate has opened outside the city. It seems that the Mythic Dawn are putting their plan to attack Bruma into motion. Since you've dealt with these gates before, I'd like you to help the Countess's guard close this gate. Once they've seen how it's done, they should be able to handle any new gates on their own.
Where's the gate?
Captain Bird is waiting for you outside the Bruma City gate. He'll show you the Oblivion gate, although I doubt it will be hard to find.
Bird Dog. Dude, Bird Dog's awesome. You guys are gonna love Bird Dog. Captain Bird Dog. Okay, great.
You should rendezvous with Captain Bird immediately. The sooner that gate is closed, the better. Have you helped Captain Bird and his men?
Vegetarian is no good. Our bodies need the fat. Our brain for our fucking brain function. Jeanette, exactly. For our brain function. That's what I'm saying. Ouch, with myself. Okay, Jeanette, when I eat a greasy pan-fried cheeseburger, and then I take the burger out of the pan, and I scrape up the burger crunchins, and then I put the bun in the pan to soak up the grease and toast it, I can think better. I can think clearer. My brain works better. Like, for realio. Oh, I hear the gate. There they are.
Thanks for coming. Since we had the hero of Kvatch available, I didn't think it made sense to try this on our own the first time. We're ready when you are. Just say the word and we'll follow you into that hell-spawned gate.
Hold on, I'm not ready.
We'll hold here until you're ready. Although I'd rather not sit around waiting to see what else comes out of that gate.
I think I can go in and close it without him. But that's anticlimactic. Yeah, I can, but we gotta take him in there. Jeanette, you are correct.
We're ready when you...
I'm ready.
All right, give me a minute to talk to the men. Everyone's a bit jumpy right now. All right, boys, listen up. We've got to close that gate over there. Nobody likes the idea of going into that thing, but it's our job, and we're going to do it. If we don't, Bruma and a smoking pile of rubble, like what happened at Kavach. And that's not going to happen here. Not while I am captain of the guard. Boor, Soren, go with me. The rest of you stay outside and kill anything that comes out of that gate. Let's show these bastards how we do things in Bruma. We did you right.
Alright, so I gotta keep 3 of them alive. Alright, we can do that.
I've got that one.
We better make sure that our thing is all charged up. Yep, Meat Lover's Pizza is full of slices. We are ready. Let's see if we can keep everybody alive.
So far, so good.
Look out. Am I supposed to be impressed? Stay sharp. I'm on your side.
Whoops. Dagnabbit. That's the problem. Now they're running away. Dagnabbit. I knew something was up. Is that how far back we are? Gee whiz. Alright. Sorry, guys. I'm already thinking of a juicy burger.
We're
that'd
ready
be
when you
a
are.
great way to start the day. Alright, let's
All
go.
right.
Sorry, guys. I'm gonna save it again. So, remind me. What do you guys want on your burger? Kratos, how do you cook your burgers? Jeanette, I bet you cook mean burger. What do you like? What do you like on it? Sometimes I'll just do a straight burger and A1 sauce with a bun.
So far, so good.
Am I supposed to be impressed? You'll never take me down. I've got that one.
Then, like in the summer, it's tomato, ketchup, mayo, and
Look out.
pickles, lettuce, maybe some bacon, American cheese, sometimes cheddar. Sometimes I'll do, I make a mushroom and Swiss burger
Stay sharp.
at home. Those are awesome. Hate those plants, but I had to go over and stop him.
Look out.
Okay, is everybody with us? Alright, time to save. Well, he likes me. He's really happy. I forgot we actually, we did that thing where you talk to him and cheer him up.
Look out.
Ouch.
Here comes another one.
I gotta say, doing this with them is a lot more tedious, but it's also more exciting. I'm already thinking of a burger. Depends. Cheese and the pickles in the cheese. Mustard. Mmm. Yeah, melt the pickles down into that cheese. I know what you mean.
I've got that one. I've got that one.
Sometimes they have jewelry.
Stay sharp. Stay sharp.
And sometimes they have gems for our giant pile of gems. Yeah, Jeanette, did you know that we have a giant pile of gems going on in our house
So
now?
far, so good.
Well, not really a giant, but like, you know, pretty good sized little pile of gems going on. Oh, look at that. It's only 8%, but still.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Oh, we gotta recharge it. Is everybody alive? Okay, good. Phew. Starting to get a little worried there. There's a place by me that cooks what they call a vulture burger. 2 eggs over easy on top of a 6-ounce with cheese. Oh, I like a good... I like eggs with burger. Dagnabbit. I like eggs with burger. Yeah, with bacon and yeah, some American cheese on there. Mm-hmm. Breakfast burger. If you put peanut butter on there, it's called an English burger. Do I have the ability to heal him? I don't. I thought I could... I thought I could heal others. Well... We're almost there, though.
So far, so good.
Stay sharp.
Oh, gold nugget. Yep, that's what I was thinking.
Here comes another one.
So that guy has the key, but I'm not gonna get it, right? And I'll tell you why, is because if I pick it, I get experience. Like this. And that just gave me experience. Messy, but brain function restored, 100%. Cheers to you, Jeanette. You're so brilliant. You must have just eaten a burger.
I've got that one.
Hey, Nabbit. They're getting ahead of me. Did one of them die already? Yep. I knew they got ahead of me. I shouldn't let that guy go.
I've got that one.
Bird and I have reached the Sigil Stone Chamber. Now close the gate.
So far, so good.
Awesome.
Look out! Look out! Here comes another one.
So far, so So far, so good.
Almost. Oh, look at that. Jeanette. Flawless Imperial Topaz. So golden.
Stay sharp.
Ooh, a new bow. And another topaz. Isn't that lovely? Alright, let's see what we got. More frost damage. And gate completed. Well done, everyone. Well done. I closed the gate with Captain Bird Dog. I should ask him if he needs any more help from me. Continue.
Stay sharp. This ends here. Let's get this over. Here comes another one.
Alright.
You did it, Captain. You closed the Oblivion Gate. We didn't think we'd ever see you alive again.
Believe me, it was no picnic. But thanks to our friend here, I now know we can close these hell gates. We can defend Bruma.
And everyone is alive. Great. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to talk to Bird.
It was an honor to serve with you, sir. Now that I've seen how it's done, I think my guardsmen and I can handle any new gates that open near Bruma.
Yeah, if you got some pizza to slice with. want a castle. Castle would be awesome. Damn. Thanks a lot. Now you just made me hungry for a baconator. Better yet, a T-Rex burger. Ooh, man. Kratos. So, like, there's a lot of things that get me motivated, right? I mean, I wish I could make a time machine, because that would be fun. I mean, you know, I could go and hang out with Bill and Ted. And I would really like, I mean, like, seriously, I would like to help some people who are, like, you know, have cancer and that kind of stuff. But, like, if I could figure out a way, and Jeanette, you're smart. You gotta help Kratos and I, because we're gonna figure out a way to bring the Tyrannosaurus Rex back from extinction so that we can make some burgers. I mean, you could have some big old steaks, you know? I bet it'd be good. It'd probably taste like alligator. Alright, wake up, Joffrey. Boom, boom, boom. That's me kicking him with my, you know, just giving him a little nudge. Nicely.
Good work. Captain Bird and his guardsmen should be able to handle any additional gates, at least for now. But the Bruma Guard cannot defend the city indefinitely. The Daedra of Oblivion are innumerable. The guardsmen of Bruma are not. We need to gather what allies we can before Bruma is hopelessly besieged. If the Mythic Dawn manages to open a great gate here, the city will need a stronger garrison for there to be any hope of defending it. You should speak to the rulers of the other cities of Cyrodiil, as well as the Elder Council. Ask them to send aid to Bruma before it is too late.
Oh, we gotta go around to all the cities and get guards to come and hang out. It's awesome. We get, like, everybody comes and hangs out, and it's a party. Hey, you're on your own on that, Jeanette. I suggest you do not agree with it, because that's supersized. Yeah, the T-Rex burger would be supersized. We'll be stomping on the ground, going after civilians and making them into a snack. Yeah, we should probably not do that.
Keep working on obtaining the items Martin needs for the ritual. Everything else is just buying time for us to get the Amulet of Kings back from Mankar Cameron.
Yeah, Kratos, we'll just put the key to their pen really high up. Okay, yeah, we'll go back for that.
You should speak to the rulers of Cyrodiil as soon as possible. The danger to Bruma is growing by the day.
And then that's what it is. We have to go to here, and we already helped these people. See, that's closed. And then we gotta go to here, and we see there's none closed out here, so we gotta close theirs. And we go to here. Oh yeah, we closed theirs already. So, but I'm gonna do that on another stream, because I am actually going to eat something greasy. Much love to you guys. You're great. It's been a pleasure talking to you, both of you. They have such relatively easy, in my opinion, they could have them if they wanted. The key? Well, I mean, yeah, if I guess if they could jump high enough to grab the key, then that would be relatively easy. Anyway, Jeanette and Kratos, You're both fantastic. I'm getting a little tired, so I wish I could come up with more to say, but I'm just gonna kind of say I'll see you on the next one. Probably forgetting stuff, so I'll also tell you on the next one. Cheers. Have a great week.